Here in the heart of Uganda, generations learn to listen to the earth. From its soil, they gather what they need to create, not with machines, not with haste, but with patience, and with hands guided by memory. In a changing world, their work reminds us that beauty can still be born from the rawness of the earth. In the heart of Uganda, where the earth meets tradition, women's hands shape more than just clay and fiber. They weave stories of resilience, of heritage, and of history itself. From the soil beneath their feet comes the color of their craft. A rhythm passed down through generations. Artisans gather the materials that tell their story, one basket at a time. Their journey begins not in a market or workshop, but in the fields where the raffia plant grows strong and generous. Raffia plants are more than just the natural source. They are the soul of the basket, strong, flexible, abundant, chosen for their ability to bend without breaking. These baskets are more than just objects. They are the living symbols of community, patience, and identity. This is where art and survival meet. Banana fibers are naturally strong because they come from the thick layers of the plant's stem. When dried, they hold the shape and don't break easily, making them perfect for weaving. Raffia is softer and more flexible, so the two work well together. And in this craft, nothing goes to waste. Every strand, every layer, every piece of the plant is used to bring the basket to life. The next step begins with heat, the element of transformation. Here they soak the raffia and banana fibers in hot water, preparing them for dye. From the plants around them, they create their own colors: rich browns, deep greens, soft yellows. Each shade tells its own story of land and of heritage. With patience and precision, the women intertwine raffia and banana leaves, shaping patterns that carry their culture and their creativity. Each movement of the hand is guided by memory, love, and purpose. No two baskets are ever the same because each one holds the fingerprint of its maker. From humble leaves and fibers, something timeless is born, a symbol of resilience, community, and artistry. These baskets are not just woven from plant materials, but from stories. Stories of women who turn the gifts of the earth into works of beauty that sustain their livelihoods.
My name is Nachide Annette. I started as weaving when I was 20 years old. Up to now, I'm weaving. I learned weaving when I was in school. They taught us handcraft. It was a subject in our school. So when I dropped up when I was in senior two, I started weaving since I saw it had market and there was demand. So I started weaving till now. I feel good as I do earn a living from it, which has enabled me to sustain myself since I'm a single mother. I can observe a certain design from any piece. It can either be a cloth, a cap, or anything, as long as I can copy the design and weave it in a basket.
This craft means a lot to me just because now it is unemployment to me because I do earn from it and then my standards of living have improved. I met Madame Annette through a friend of mine. There at our village there is a friend who who knew Madame Annette and she told me about the weaving of the baskets. Yet I wanted to get a job which I can do when I'm at home. At the same time, I look after my kids. I want to inspire the youth, more especially the youth, that these African culture baskets, you can do it and then you earn something. And you can also show your culture using this African basket. And they should get involved in that so that we do even we show the world how African culture good how good it is.
When the baskets are finally complete, tightly woven, sun-dried, and ready for their journey, the artisan carries them to the market, where each piece finds its purpose in the hands of a new home. From field to fiber, from fiber to craft, this is where her work meets the world.